What's up, guys? I am so excited right now. I'm not excited for myself. I'm excited for you, the one that tuned in, because today you are going to experience something like you've never experienced before. I'm going to give you some insight into the world of fitness, weight loss, transformation that you may not have ever heard before because it's often overlooked. Again, the approach to fitness, the approach to weight loss, how to stick to a program is something I'm just so passionate about, and I'm so glad to be able to bring that passion to you all. So again, I'm not going to waste your time. We're going to get right to it. Here we go. I work with people in the fitness industry on a daily basis. I work with clients that are looking to do a plethora of things: lose weight, put on lean mass, get toned, get cut, get beach body ready. And one question that I'm always asked, and that's usually when clients come in for the first time, it's why can't I lose weight? Why have I struggled to stick with an exercise program over time? Well, before I get into the nuances of exercise and nutrition, the first thing I like to hit on is mindset. I feel like mindset is something that is often overlooked, but it's the most basic and most fundamental component to any exercise or fitness program. What do I mean by mindset? A lot of the time, people want their results and they want them quick. They want to find the fastest, beeline straight for that beach body, for that six pack, without really understanding what it takes mindset-wise to get there. So one of the things I like to hit on first and foremost, and I think, again, is one of the most important components to this whole equation, is, going into it with the right mindset. A lot of times people don't set themselves up for success because they come into it with the wrong mindset. And what do I mean by having, the right mindset? Embracing and acknowledging that it's going to take time. You have to be fair to yourself. You have to be fair to your body and realize that it's not going to happen overnight. One thing that kind of stands out to me that most people don't really think about is the fact that they didn't get out of shape and overweight overnight. It took months, weeks, years. For most people, it happens over time. So it's crazy to think that, after years and years and years of, we'll say, doing the wrong stuff, you've put on a little extra weight, you've, lost the body that you had back in college or when you were playing sports. It's crazy to think that you're going to reverse all of that in a matter of weeks. So you have to, first and foremost, be fair to yourself and acknowledge that it's going to take time. One of the analogies I like to use is if your boss came to you and said, Austin, in 12 months, or whatever your name is, insert here, in 12 months, I'm going to give you a raise. If you come into work every day, if you work hard, give it your all, I'm going to give you a raise in 12 months. I bet you, I know I would, come in each and every day, work my butt off, handle my business, because I knew in 12 months, I'm getting a raise. Okay, let's flip that. What if your boss came in and said, hey, Austin, or name, insert here, I'm going to give you a raise if you come in every day, work your butt off, and handle your business. I'm going to give you a raise. You'd probably, initially say, oh, wow, okay, let's do it. You would come in every day, you work your butt off, just like you would in the first scenario. But here's the difference. In the first scenario, understanding that in 12 months, you'll be given a raise, you would, for 12 months, work very, very hard, work your butt off, do what you need to do, because you believe that at that 12-month mark, you're going to be given a raise. But in the second scenario, when you leave it wide open, it's, open to interpretation. You'll probably come in the first week, first 2 weeks, work first month, first 2 months, work really, really hard. But at some point, because you have no idea when the raise is going to come, you'll probably start doubting that the raise is going to actually come. So you'll start cutting corners, you'll start, leaving a little early, and at some point you'll stop believing altogether that the raise is going to come. Okay, how does this relate to fitness? Well, when you kind of go into it with unrealistic or, without an understanding of what the expectations are and what you can expect to get out of the process, at some point you're going to fall off. But if you tell yourself, okay, in 12 months, I'm going to, get this result, or I'm going to have this, and you give yourself that period of time, you're guaranteed to succeed. So the whole point is going into this with the understanding that time is your best friend. Time is what's going to, yield the best results. Because consistency is the key. Consistency over time is what yields the best results. So giving yourself that, 6-month, 12-month period to really start to see changes is what it takes. Now, am I saying that it's going to take a year for you to see results? Absolutely not. Usually it takes a couple of weeks, couple of months. You'll start to notice little results happening. And you know what that does? It lights a fire under your butt, pushes you a little bit harder. You start to say, oh, I'm seeing some of those cuts in my arm. Let me go a little harder. But that's different than if you were to say, okay, in a week or two, I want to be 40 pounds lighter. Or in a month or two, I want to be 40 pounds lighter. If you don't, hit that mark after those 2 months, you're going to fall off. So the whole idea behind what I'm saying is give yourself enough time and give your body enough time. Be fair to your body, to allow it to see the changes that you want to see. You're probably wondering, okay, all this is well and good, but this doesn't tell me how I'm going to lose weight, how I'm going to get that beach body. Well, actually it does. Because if you can grasp this concept and really, really commit it to, heart, commit it to memory, commit it and infuse it into every part of your exercise program, you are bound to succeed. One thing I always think about that frustrates me is that time is going to go by regardless. 1 year from now, you're going to look back and a whole year has gone by. What are you going to be doing in that year that helps to put you in a position that when you look back, you can say, man, I'm really glad I started a year ago. Today is that day. So make sure whenever you jump into a program, whenever you start something pertaining to fitness, you go in with the right mindset. Mindset is everything. That's why this is the first subject I wanted to hit on, because the things that are coming, the things that I'm going to be putting out are going to build on top of this. You can't start a fitness program without first having the right mindset. It all starts with the mind, and that starts with understanding it's going to take time. Going into this, if you don't understand that, you're going to get discouraged because, like I said in my previous video, everybody hits a wall. At some point, you're going to hit a wall. But if you have the understanding that I knew this was coming, I know it takes time, then you're going to be able to work around it. You're not going to get discouraged. You're going to be able to put your thinking cap on, work your way around it, and keep seeing those awesome results. So I have a challenge for you all this week. At the end of each one of my videos, I'm going to, issue a challenge, something for you all to do, some actionable step you can take to help, implement whatever subject it is I'm doing that particular video. And today, the challenge is going to be this. This week, I want you to sit down, preferably right now, as soon as you stop this video, grab a piece of paper, go get a notebook, whatever you need to get, something that you can keep track of. I want you to sit down and write out how long it's going to take for you to get to your goal. So let's say, how are we going to calculate that is the question. Let's say you want to lose 50 pounds. With the understanding that healthy weight loss happens at a rate of about 2 pounds max, average per week, how long is it going to take you to get to your goal? So what would that look like? If I wanted to lose 50 pounds, let's say over time, given the 2 pounds of fat lost per week, average, that would take 25 weeks. So my math is really bad. So that's 6.5 months. So again, I want you to sit down and write that out. Because honestly, one thing I'm always going to be talking about is healthy weight loss. I'm never going to give you those, lose 10 pounds in a week type of videos, because that's not healthy. That's not sustainable. What we're going for is a healthy, sustainable amount of weight loss. If that's your goal, I'll be talking about some other things, but for now, we're talking about weight loss. That's going to be, the goal, healthy weight loss, pounds you can keep off. Again, don't think about this as the quickest weight loss you've ever had. Think about this as the last weight loss. Don't think about this as the quickest transformation ever, but we're hoping that this is the last time you have to transform yourself. Because again, we're going for sustainable results, results that are not going to, creep back on after 6 months or 12 months. We're looking for, transformation that lasts. So the goal or challenge this week is to sit down, write up how long it's going to take, really, really think about it, understand that this is the amount of time it takes for your body to see changes, depending on how drastic they are. This is the amount of time it takes. And understand that, if you don't commit to that amount of time, if your goal is to do it quicker, it's going to take some extreme measures, could be potentially unhealthy. And again, I'm not saying that you can't lose more than that, because there are scenarios where, you can. But, going with that average is the best way for you to not feel, defeated, not feel like you're failing, because, it's not happening fast enough. So sit down, write out how long it's going to take. And again, before you jump into anything, give yourself that amount of time to really start to see results, and just remain consistent within that time frame. I promise you, if you can remain consistent, if you can, dig in, hunker down and just handle your business each and every week, doing things that'll help move you closer and closer towards your goal, I promise you, at the end of that time frame, if done correctly, you're going to see results like you've never seen before. So thanks a lot, guys, for watching. Be on the lookout for the second part of this series. I appreciate it. Drop me a comment down below. Hit that thumbs up button. Make sure you subscribe. If you found this information helpful, if you have anything to add, like I said, drop me a comment. I'll be sure to respond to it. Thanks a lot for all your time. Looking forward to giving you guys some more videos here soon. Peace.